John chapter 13, verses 1 to 17. It was just before the Passover festival. Jesus knew that the hour had come for him to leave this world and to go to the Father. Having loved his own who were in this world, he loved them to the very end. The evening meal was in progress, and the devil had already prompted Judas, the son of Simon Iscariot, to betray Jesus. Jesus knew that the Father had put all things under his power, and that he had come from God and was returning to God. So, he got up from the meal, took off his outer clothing and wrapped a towel around his waist. After that, he poured water into a basin and began to wash his disciples' feet, drying them with a towel that was wrapped around him. He came to Simon Peter, who said to him, "Lord, are you going to wash my feet?" Jesus replied, "You don't realize what I'm doing, but later you will understand." "No," said Peter, "you will never wash my feet." Jesus answered, "Well, unless I wash you, you have no part with me." "Oh, then, Lord," Simon Peter replied, "wash not my feet just, but my hands and my head as well." Jesus answered, "Those who have had a bath need only to wash their feet. Their whole body is clean, and you are clean, though not every one of you." For he knew who was going to betray him, and that was why he said not everyone was clean. When he had finished washing their feet, he put on his clothes and returned to his place. "Do you understand what I have done for you?" he asked them. "You call me teacher and Lord, and rightly so, for that is what I am. But now that I, your Lord and teacher, have washed your feet, you should all wash one another's feet. I have set you an example that you should do as I have done for you. Very truly I tell you, no servant is greater than his master, nor a messenger greater than the one who sent him. Now that you know these things, you will be blessed if you do them." So here Jesus shows the disciples exactly what he expects of them and all of his followers. He's actually demonstrating the power of serving. He wants them to serve one another. Later on, Jesus talks about loving one another, and that means through practical acts of service. Bear in mind their feet would have been extremely smelly, dirty, covered in who knows what. And Jesus washes Judas's feet as well as everyone else. Think about that. And Peter's response is wonderful and necessary because it's impetuous. We can identify with him. This happens a lot in the Gospels with Peter. He's like one of us. He represents every person. But Jesus makes the point to him, we have to let him wash our feet. Clean us of our sins. We have to let Jesus serve us. What kind of God does that? Not only comes down to earth as a human being, but serves his people. All other gods of the ancient world had people trying to sacrifice who knows what to serve the God who was normally very angry and remote. But here a God comes down and washes his followers' feet and cleans them of all their sin and muck. We may think, no, we don't want Jesus to stoop so low, but he insists that he serve us first, that he love us first, and demonstrate that love by cleaning up our lives so that we in turn can ultimately serve him in whichever way he wants us to. It completely upends everything.